So I'm looking straight in there, yeah. Obviously, been away with Wales in 21s. Played Switzerland last night in Newport Rodney Parade. Lost 1-0 unfortunately. And drove back up to my home Bolton. And then got on this morning, got a flight from Manchester. Now I'm here in Paphos. Different challenges, different days, different challenges, different teams. Obviously it'll be a different challenge to what we're used to on the games we play back home, different pitches, different conditions, so it's a good experience for us.
As well. I know, yeah. Yeah, all good, yeah.
Big skip, just getting off the floor.
What's the name? What's the name? Our mate, Italian.
Go on then, straight away, let's go. Feels good, no?
When I knew
Man of the match.
That's why we won't argue.
Said we're capable of playing many formations because of the principles and the fundamentals that we put into the players at the training ground back home. And I said they adapted to it great, and I said I thought they thoroughly deserved the win, and we could have scored more in the second half.
Offside or not?
We had a meeting and everyone was saying, like, do you want to play? And then he gave us a choice if we wanted to play or not. And all the boys being like who they are and what they like, we all said, yeah, we deserve to play and we want to win. So we all got in the gym straight away and spent an hour, 2 hours, pool, stretching for the straight 2 hours, ate loads of food and just went again. Stacked up on electrolytes, everything. But yeah, I prepared right the night before and towards the game, so I knew I'd be fine. It was a proper men's game. They were clever, more streetwise than what we're used to. Tough. We can take a lot from these games and take it into our games and learn. I think it's brought us closer together as well as a group. Team bonding, like doing this and doing that, doing things. There's the trust in me that Neil's given me to be captain. And I think I show that quality anyway, leading training on and off the pitch. And yeah, I was buzzing to have it and help the boys and push the boys through all the games.
I think one of the main things this week has been the congested fixture schedule and the ability of the players to tolerate condensed loads that they wouldn't normally have throughout the season at Jersey Road. Listen, yesterday was tough, having to play a game 24 hours or less than 24 hours after your last game. And when you've got the ability to make 2-3 changes, it is hard. So the boys have done brilliant to come through the game. They've had a big focus and drive on recovery this week. In terms of training volume, we've not had a huge training volume. We've had 3 sessions, which includes basically a set piece session as one of them. So the games have been the kind of crux of the week, and that's kind of tested them physically and mentally as well. And I've been really impressed with how they've come through.
We've done our fair share of tours before. It's just good to get them back with a new group of players. We learn a lot about players and staff, and just really brings everyone together. And I think the performances and hard work on the pitch, credit to all the lads.
Working with Jordan as well, I've gained a lot more knowledge on how the tours work and the amount of work and effort that goes into it and preparing as well.
The boys are just normal people, and when they're on the pitch they work so hard, and they come off the pitch, they do their recovery, they help us out. Everyone's on time, the standards are so high, and that's credit to them.
I think it's credit to them that even though they changed shape a couple of minutes before kick-off, that something that Neil said as well, that the principles will always stay the same. So the principles stayed the same. I think it's credit to the lads that they knew their jobs and carried out those fundamentals and principles in a different shape with such a late change as well.
This is one of the top tournaments we've been involved. Very good to competitive games against the first teams. So what you have to remember that we're playing against the first teams on their main leagues, and if you look like Europa League and European competitions, there's been every year there's some Cypriot teams involved, so that kind of shows the quality they have, the players they can attract here. They're facing those games. This has been a very good tournament for us.
From a medical perspective, we knew that it was going to be physically demanding because we don't play such a high number of games in a short amount of time back at home. So we had to make sure we were on it, making sure they were recovering properly in between games. The 290s within 24 hours, every boy was, coming to find us, getting treatment, getting themselves physically prepared for the next game. And, credit to them, they dug in really deep. We've managed to come away with nothing serious. They're sore, and we expect them to be sore, but they've done a really good job.
The players did an amazing job to push through, and they definitely showed a lot of resilience, and they showed their character in those games. I think from a medical point of view, they all showed that they're still very, very good, very fit. There are a lot of heavy legs at the moment, but in terms of injuries, we managed to get back to England injury-free.
The opportunity to play these types of fixtures and to play tournament football in a condensed format. Huge success, great to have come back out here. And the games have been really good. Like, we've played some strong teams and we've played against good players with great experience. So no complaints at all. And really it's about trying to keep this process going and keep testing them in these ways.